Yes, and welcome back to the 94 Club for your daily dose of country music. Hey, look, this week it looks like we're about to hit 1,000 subscribers, and I'm super excited about that. I am going to drop a video when I do hit 1,000 subscribers just so I can introduce myself properly and tell you what the future of the 94 Club has in store. Anyway, this week we're featuring Sturgill Simpson, Tyler Childers, Cody Johnson, Coulter Wall, Upchurch, Matt Heckler and Nikki Lane on the channel. So there's a few new artists, a few that I've already done. Just excited to get into this week's music. So let's see who we've got today. Right, Tyler Childers on a Tuesday. We are back again with another one. This time, you've seen it in the title, we're going with Purgatory. This one came as a request after asking for something a little bit more upbeat. So kind of excited to get into this one, but I know I need to get my head in the right place to listen to Tyler again because I'm about to be taught a lesson right now. And that's how I feel when I listen to his music, is I'm always learning something new. Let's get into this one. We do the deep review of the lyrics at the end of the song. If there's anything that really catches my eye, I will pause it, but not more than twice in the whole song. Let's have a listen.
I was 18 years old. I fell madly, truly, and deeply in love with a 24-year-old Catholic girl from Ohio. And not long after we met and started courting, she broke up with me. And at the time, I was like, how could she do this to me? And then I turned 24, and I looked back at 18-year-olds, and I was like, how could she do that to herself for so long? But I grew up in a Free Will Baptist family, and it was the first time I really spent a lot of time around anyone who was Catholic. It's the first time I'd ever heard of anything called Purgatory, and to an 18-year-old Free Will Baptist heathen, Purgatory sounded all right, because all of a sudden there was a fighting chance where there wasn't one. So she broke up with me in a true Ohio fashion. She broke up with me over biscuits and gravy at Bob Evans. So I'm a Cracker Barrel man now. I'm not bitter about it, and I don't care. And I didn't write this for her, I wrote it for Purgatory. It's called Purgatory.
So it's actually nice having that backstory, and I like having that sometimes because I think, we can relate to them. I'm going to get the lyrics up as well because it does sound like it's going to be quite fast-paced. He's called it Purgatory. He's saying, he's relating that to basically this state of suffering or whatever, but he's writing, I don't know if he's going to write from his perspective of 18-year-old him or 24-year-old him or himself now looking back on the whole situation. But I know that's fully relatable, but we will talk more about that at the end of the song. Let's get into it.
Pray for me when the roots of the oak and rib cage are braiding. If I can think, Lord knows that I will fondly pray for you. High on the hill where the foxhorn's blowing down in the grave to lay me low. Catholic girl, pray for me, you're my only hope for heaven. When I was a boy, I'd drink and love and smoke and snort my fill. But all the while, I kept in mind the Lord's redeeming grace. High on the hill where the foxhorn's blowing down in the city where the heathens go. Catholic girl, pray for me, you're my only hope for heaven.
Yeah, I didn't even expect him to attack the song the way he's attacked it. But it's really nice. The sep's a little different as well. He's basically saying that he probably did stupid things when he was 18. So the drinking and the loving and the smoking and snorting, they're not redeeming qualities. So basically he'll drink too much. he'll love too much. And that love, you would think, okay, well, that's quite a nice thing. But no, when you're 18, you don't really know how to love properly. You come on a little bit too strong, and and that kind of thing. And then smoking and snorting coke or whatever he's doing there. Yeah, that's the reason she's broke up with you. And he recognises that. And he knows that he kind of needs this girl to pray for him if he's got any chance of getting into heaven, rather than purgatory. So anyway, we'll carry on.
Do you reckon he lets free will boys mope around in purgatory? I know that hell is just as real as I'm surely breathing, but I've heard tell of a middle ground I think will work for me. When the time has come for changing worlds, I'll hedge my bets with a Catholic girl. Catholic girl, pray for me, you're my only hope for heaven. Hey.
Right, so yeah, I mean, that song's a little more fun than any of the ones I've done before. It still comes from it's still a story from a place of experience. So he's kind of educating on this song still. It's kind of stuff I've been through already. I'm 26 now. I can look back on my life and see where I made mistakes and why people left my life when they did. And it's probably because you're a bit immature and you're not sure how the proper way to be. Not even the proper way to be, but I think you're just at a different stage in life. So naturally, you're gonna divert different paths. I know in my life, there's people I've been friends with. Once you leave school, you start realizing you're becoming different people, and you go separate ways. Even different cities, different countries. But where he was in his life, it's not even for me. It's not even like reading into his story. It's not even why she stuck around. It's like why she got involved in the first place, because she must have known who Tyler was at the time. Like, he liked to have fun. Why is she getting herself caught up in that? Because you're just putting two people through something you don't need to put yourselves through, if that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, the funny side of this, kind of, he's saying it quite lightheartedly. He's basically like, he's made all these mistakes and he'll continue to make mistakes, and the only way for him to feel like he's got any chance of getting into heaven is by shacking up with a Catholic girl who will pray for him and pray for his sins. So it's interesting. So what I'll probably need educating on is this. I know that in the last verse, he's like, I know that hell is just as real as I'm surely breathing, but I've heard a tale of a middle ground. I think it'll work for me. Is that middle ground just life? Is that just like earth being here? Because obviously you've got heaven and hell. Is this the middle ground, just living life and trying to pray for his sins? I don't know. But yeah, I like seeing this side of Tyler. It is a lot different to some of the other stuff we've done. We've done Hard Times, Follow You to Virgie. They're quite. They're not, like I say. Follow You to Virgie is a bit more of a sad song, but Hard Times is like struggle music. So they're quite deep compared to this one. It still has a message of struggle behind it, which is why it's called Purgatory. And that's where most of the music I've listened to that Tyler's created comes from, a place of struggle and mistakes and sometimes just being served a bad hand and not being able to succeed with it. But no, I genuinely enjoyed this one. It's very upbeat, and I'd like to hear it live, to be honest. But as always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. hit that notification bell, and please, please, please hit that subscribe button. We're near 1,000. When this gets uploaded, we might be on 1,000. You might even be the 1,000th subscriber watching this video. If you are, let me know. Anyway, for now, that's me. Thank you. Peace.